Hi guys, this is Ingen. I figured I would do a little walkthrough slash just check in of where I am in my 2018 album. This is the first year I've actually tried making a chronological album. 'Cause before this, I was mostly making themed albums, and I had separate albums for my two girls. But I got kind of sick of like not seeing all of our things in one album. And it's actually becoming two albums and maybe even more. I mean, it's going to be two big 9x12 albums like this, plus a 6x8 from our summer vacation, a 6x8 December daily, and a 3x8 week in the life. So that's kind of a lot, but I also figure that, first of all, like, I'm just really into scrapbooking right now, and this is not going to continue. And second of all, this is like the prime of our life. Like, the kids are so cute. They keep doing adorable stuff. We go on a lot of adventures, and I kind of want to capture the craziness. And it's also a time of life where I'm not getting a lot of rest. So if I don't capture the craziness, I'm going to forget the craziness. So, anyway, excuse me, I have a bit of a cold. So, my point is, I'm really close to finishing this, which is surprising to me because I never thought I would be able to like stay up to date, which is not a term I like in scrapbooking, but it might actually happen. So I figure I should get this done before December Daily starts. So this is the intro page. It just has family photo, 2018, and then just what we were into at the beginning of the year. Here are family portraits drawn by my then 3 year old. And here was my kind of like my I don't want to say resolution, but this was where I first wrote about wanting to run a 50K this year, which I ended up doing. So that's good. Okay, so one of my problems with my older albums, like my kid albums, is that they didn't have enough photos. Like, they were just random layouts with stories that are really cute, but they were just missing actual photos of the kids. So I decided to every month just have an opening page like this with the January card and February and monthly card, and then just random photos from throughout the month that otherwise wouldn't get included. This one about baby and the dog. Here's one with my kids' artwork. So this is all done. And this is from a run I did, and I decided to like be mindful of adding more life stuff, like this map. And I picture myself being like 80, looking back at this album and seeing all these trails that I used to run every weekend and being like, oh, I remember running the Shy Bear Loop. Anyway, that's what I picture. So this is the album is 9x12, and most of the pages are 9x12, but I have some 6x12 in here, and like this one was what is this, 8x8, 8.5x11, 8.5x11 divided. I just wanted to have the freedom to scrapbook in whatever format I wanted and be able to keep it all in the same album. This is super cute. This is before my baby was actually walking, and she's a toddler now, but I guess you can still call her a baby. But this was the first time she like literally set foot on trail. So that was cute. It's from a trip we did with friends. Here's from a race I ran, so added more life stuff here, like the race map and my race bib. So this is one of those little things that I want to finish. Like, this was exactly 2 years apart, and this was the ferry to Orcas Island, the ferry from Orcas Island, but there's no way of knowing that, so I need to add some sort of just a little label or something to complete it. Just life update about the girls, random artwork from when my kid drew like these orc type people, and these are selfies. This was just looks kind of messy, but I like it when I look at it. It's the the On This Day feature on Facebook. And January 31st was just like a really good memory day, so I had to document that. So this is February, and here I started using white borders around my pictures, and part of the reason was it just feels like it looks cleaner. And then I also don't have to deal with like if the back of the other photo is too big, it looks messy and ugh. So some of these, I'm wondering if I should add labels to them as well. Just not all of them, but just some clarifying things. February does not have a lot of stuff because my kids were sick a lot. So this is just a page about that. Oh yeah, and these are just like random photos that I like, and I need to just like, not everything needs to be scrapbooked, but I feel like it needs at least a little bit of an explanation. Like this is about how my daughter was finally done with napping and quiet time. And then when her kid sister naps, she gets to watch a movie and eat popcorn on Saturdays. So it's our new tradition. So just like add a label that says that. Right, March. And it doesn't bother me that February is so short. Like that's just the ebb and flow of life. March. Oops, sorry. It was a little baby butt. This was my kids' or baby's 15-month update. And here's a sister update that I really like. Just random photos of them together in various states of harmony and a little story about their relationship. Food, because I was desperately trying to start eating healthy again, which I am also doing now. And this is just like random papers from preschool and a photo. So with this one, I'm considering, just because this page or this photo looks pretty good on the pattern paper, and I found this BFF sticker, so I might just like stick it down, put the BFF sticker there, and that's my daughter and her bear, and that's enough. My daughter's half birthdays and self-portrait, which I love. 3.5 year update. I like these. It's just these little stories. I think they're my favorite pages. Most of the things I do is actually event scrapbooking, like this from hiking. But my favorites are these little snippets and updates about the girls. Just cute things they say, cute things they do. More random photos. Some of these definitely need some clarification on what we're doing. Like, who is this guy and why am I with him? That's Rip Esselstyn, by the way. He started the Engine 2 diet. Okay, so this is a snowshoeing trip. This is all done. So, okay. So this is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Like, I have the journaling for this typed up. I have the photos ready, but I've just never completed the page. This is about my daughter's, both my daughter's evening routines. Here's a 6x8. Yeah, another thing I tried to do this year was to just like, if I like a photo and think it's cute, just add it into the album. Doesn't need to be fancy. Like this one just said, she said yes, because it looks like Lily's proposing to Nora. And it's cute, and I'll be really happy to look back on that. Then we get to April, which isn't really finished. Like up until this, I was able to stay up to date with the photo printing, but apparently here it stopped. Easter. Here's another unfinished page. And here it says hike to Haybrook, which was a hike I really wanted to scrapbook, which shouldn't be too hard. A run. And then just random photos. So there's not that much I have left to finish. So I'm thinking that I'll do a challenge and try to finish this maybe at the halfway point in November, and then finish my second 9x12 album before December Daily starts.